Hello, Steve.
Hi.
Uh, okay, I'm going to back you into a corner here.
Okay.
Uh, Having quarterbacked and been the cartoonist of record in your own Kickstarters, how much would you pay Steve Peters quarterback versus how much you would pay Steve Peters cartoonist of record? And I'm asking this complete vested interest because I've never been a quarterback, so I have to figure out what's fair to pay a quarterback.
Yeah, it's not something I've really given much thought to, so I'm not sure if I have an answer.
Well, I'm not going to hold you to anything legally or anything, but
Right.
even if you just had like a sketchy ballpark answer on that.
You're talking percentages
Yeah,
of how much goes to each? It's
because it's like
really tough.
the quarterback thing has got to be aggravating in some ways, where the creative thing is mostly pleasurable.
Uh-huh. It's tough to answer when you're both.
Right.
Because it all goes to me, other than what I'm paying people who contribute,
Right.
which I do very often. I have kind of a stable of people who will contribute stuff to the comic verse, or the latest Sparky one has some stuff in the back that needs people for, like a gallery, like a sketch gallery.
Yeah, you've got a good group of folks.
Yeah, it's almost a community, I guess.
As close as
And,
cartoonists get to it, anyway.
Yeah, and several of them contribute to others within the group as well.
Okay, well, I tried backing you into a corner. We'll leave it as a weekly update cliffhanger, and stay tuned for Steve's best answer up ahead, which might still be I just can't make that call.
Yeah, definitely something I need to give some thought to.
Okay, all right. That kind of leads into I'm waiving my contributor fee, whatever it would have been, and the AV license for using Cerebus, because your net, even with the most optimistic crunching of numbers, after expenses is going to be under $2,000, and that's the cutoff I decided with David Birdsong on Marvel Manvark, was if the bottom line net is under 2,000, then the idea is that just goes to the cartoonist of record, and keep me in mind if it's my Kickstarter and you're working on it next time. But I also had the thing with David Birdsong where, as cartoonist of record, he can override that and tell me what AV is getting. And I never say no to money. It's just, from my side, it's like, if it's under 2,000, the cartoonist isn't making enough money as it is. So here, whatever's on the table, you're more than welcome to it. So, are you going to override my waiver?
Yes.
Okay, that's more definitive.
Yeah, well, originally when I approached you, it was going to be the same as the Tales of Sparky 4 variant that you did, where I paid you $200 for the artwork.
Right.
So that was the idea when I approached you this time, for the Ghost of Rabbit Hell variant. So I figured I'd give you 200 for that and another 200 for the akimbo artwork. At the minimum.
Okay, well, that's, like I say, I never say no to money, so just make sure that you make the check payable to Aardvark Van Heim. Dave Sim doing business as.
But I certainly think that, you should get something for the time that you put in there. And, I took that into account when I asked you to do
it. It was also a lot of fun doing them. I've got to confess that it's on a one-off. I'll probably never have to draw these characters again, or probably not for a year or so. So I just get to enjoy it. Anyway, we're talking all very relaxed here, but you got to get to work.
Yeah, I have a few more minutes. I just wanted to say, I haven't crunched the numbers yet on this particular Kickstarter. There's another variable in it, in that I tend to move a lot of backstock in my Kickstarters.
Right.
Because I offer the package deals. So if it's a Sparky Kickstarter, then I'll offer all the back issues I have that have Sparky in it. Same with this Ghost of Rabbit Hell. I offer all the comics that have Rabbit Hell in it. So these are all books that are sitting in boxes that I paid for years ago at this point.
Right.
So there's no cost to have those printed. They're already there. So,
like you say, it's another variable which I'm going to make note of that, because we are also selling the Swords of Cerebus and L with a question mark trade paperbacks, and that's in the same category. Those were all paid for a long time ago, and if I can sell a package of 6 each, the first 6 volumes and 7 through 12, that's got to be in a different category. Okay, Steve, I appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoys watching me ink the cover here. I'm not inking the cover and talking to Steve at the same time. That would be completely superhuman. But it was just yesterday, so it's almost like they're happening in real time.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
Okay. You have a good day, Steve.
You too.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.